Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. Today we have our winter Alltrue 2024, so let's get into it and check it out. We did the customization for this on October 29th and I've had it for 3 days. That means I got it on the 6th. So October 29th to the 6th, and I probably did it the first day it was open, so it was probably open for a week. So let's just round it and say it took a month to get to me. In old Alltrue years or Box years, that's not bad. We've had much worse. This is the box. It's kind of pretty this season. I like that these are candles. I mean, the aesthetic is very nice for a winter box. If you are new to Alltrue, I will simply say I will not put the information down below for this box. It has a rough and bumpy history. I'm not going to get into a lot of that. I will put a playlist at the end of this if you want to go back and look through that. I think most of us know what this is all about. So there were definitely repeats. There were some things that read as new to me. So I'm coming at you again and I can't fake it. I can't fake it. And I don't have a very happy heart, and maybe it's karma, but it's empty because I just taped it. Yeah. After I went to say, let's just dig in and see what I got a very important phone call and it rattled me a little bit, and I just went down and took it. And when I came back, I just forgot that I turned the camera off. Isn't that funny? Yeah. So I have everything out. Let me show you what I chose for the winter Alltrue box. This should all go so quickly this time because I've taken it all out. I've done the research. I know the value of my box is, I think it was $221, but we're gonna have some issues with some of the values they assign, but all subscription boxes have that. A couple of these are a little, but so what I was saying was I saw new things and that was refreshing. So refreshing. Still not recommending Alltrue because they let too many people that are in our community take a bath with how much money they lost and vendors, and whew. I won't talk about the vendors as much this time because since these are mostly new items and or Alltrue brands, we're not seeing a lot of the vendors that took a bath. Thank goodness. They probably are running out of their products. So next steps will be interesting to see. We can talk about that at the end. So the book is quite lovely this time. Look, for each customization choice, they've laid it out so nicely. There's pretty pictures and a little bit of information. This is choice number 1. We had choices like a shallow wood serving pattern from Sembla, some Clark's Botanicals anti-aging bundle, a day tripper tote from GoGo. I don't think we've ever seen that before. The Teddy throw blanket from Alltrue, so they're doing their own products now. The olive oil and vinegar cruet set, also from Alltrue, and Alexis Joseph, not Alex, Alexis. And then the medium shoulder bag from Samara. And I think that this is another brand that works with Alltrue. I chose the wood serving platter. That is what it looks like in the box. I wrestled it out the first time, I guess technically you deserve to see it this time too. And when you take it out, it has a very pungent scent. I think maybe whatever they rub on it to keep it nice, it's strong. But isn't it gorgeous? That is just a very pretty, I love wood serving dishes. And this is very pretty. There's something that's still all over it that's quite gritty. It's not the paper that it was wrapped in, because between this and the paper that it was wrapped in, there was tissue paper. But I think probably just from sanding it down and whatever they rub it with, it was left with it. But it's gorgeous. It's got a nice deep, almost bowl feel. It's very, very pretty. You can see a little bit where whatever they've worked into it has left a little bit of puddling. I hope that I can wash that out because this is gorgeous. So of our $221 in value, that took up $59 of it. Choice number 2, we have the set of silicone kitchen utensils from Coloons, the set of 2 seasonal tin candles from Companion Candles, the rustic bell garland from Modern Boomy, the bubble gauze scarf in carob from Laud the Label. They said that had a $125 value. Do you guys know about Laud the Label? I do not. Then we had the Snow Cabin Puzzle, 450 pieces from Jiggy Puzzles. It had a $40 value. And a wellness set from Ettitude. That is a pillowcase and sleep mask. I chose because I'm a kitchen person. I just like kitchen products. This is from Coloons. It's a utensil silicone kitchen spatula set. They're the nice silicone ones that you see everywhere these days. I have a lot of silicone, this is gonna go great the second time, silicone pieces in my kitchen. However, there were a couple of pieces, everybody has a list. There were a couple of pieces in this one, nice spoonula, that really spoke to me. A big basting brush, another littler spatula, very nice. These are the two pieces that drew my attention. I liked that this one was really long and had a narrower spatula part. Face, bottom, scooping section. I liked that that was narrower for when you're, you know, sometimes you need a thinner piece. And these are, they've got a little flex bend to them, but they're really solid. I like the way they feel a lot. And then this little fella. That is just a great size for like mayonnaise, peanut butter. It's real firm. This part through here isn't even bendable. It's just this tip part that bends. I think that those two pieces will be so handy, and I don't have them in any of my silicone sets. So that's why I chose this set. That said, this is one of the things that we talked about a minute ago, you and I, when we were questioning some of the values given to some of the products. This has a $70 value. And what I like to say when I'm doing items like this, something that you could obviously get there is, if you were in Target or Walmart, wherever you happen to be, and they had an equal quality set to this, and you walked by this box and it said $70 for this set, would you buy it? I would not. I wouldn't. I would not. I might do it for 25 because those two pieces really spoke to me. But even at 25, I wonder how many people would do that. It is non-scratch, lightweight, dishwasher safe, heat resistant, and it is made in China. So this was my choice for customization too. It has a $70 value. Like I said, all subscription boxes take liberties with value. I wouldn't spend $70 for it. That said, very happy to have it in my Alltrue box. Okay. 3 becomes a bumpy road again with some of the products that we have seen before. We could have chosen the set of 4 dessert plates from French Toast Studios. That has been in the box before. I know this because I own them. We could have chosen the personal humidifier from Trend Labs. I think we've had that choice also. We could have chosen the 12-cup silicone muffin pan from Alltrue x Alexis Joseph. I'm not sure who Alexis Joseph is. I know there's a Joseph that does really nice kitchen products, but we could have chosen the fuzzy socks. Those are from Alltrue. The Luna Sleeping Night Oil from Sunday Riley. Granted, $55 value, which means it's the smaller one. But I always worry because I know some of the stuff has been sitting around there because they haven't been purchasing much. And we've seen Sunday Riley around Alltrue before. I just worry how old that is. Same for the Vitamin C Georgette Klinger mask. I chose the silicone baking cups. Not to bake in. I chose it because I make a lot of my own homemade stocks and broths, beefs, chickens, that vegetable even, that kind of thing. And I put them in, I purchased on Amazon. They have the BPA free, you know, like when you order wonton soup from a Chinese restaurant, the smaller, or coleslaw from a deli. Can you tell which I lean toward? I love wonton soup. But you know, it's that sized one. I purchased them on Amazon. I'll link them below if you want because they're BPA free. And I take food places and it's just so much easier. You don't have to worry about getting it back if you don't want to. When I take things to my parents, if I'm gonna mix something up that's real vinegary or I'm afraid might stain something else, I just love having them around. But they're all 2 cups, and sometimes it's a very long story about why I chose this. Sometimes I just want this much chicken broth and a little bit of a recipe. So I thought I could take it, make this, put it in a bigger thing to lay flat in my freezer. Because, you know, you would, this one's very thin. I would put it on a cookie sheet. But let it all freeze and you could pop them out. And then I have a food saver and I could put them in the bag and suck all the air out of it. And have smaller portions of broth. Or you could do olive oil and herbs or lemon juice. This will be a lot of lemon juice or lime juice, but maybe you have a recipe that you use a lot that calls for more. You get my point. Took me a long time to get there, especially since this is the second time I've told the story. You would think I would have honed it. Alas, I did not, and I am sorry. That's what I purchased it for, though. It is very thin feeling. I can't see my camera through it, but wowsy doodly doo can I see the lights through it. It is very thin. It says it can withstand temperatures up to 450 degrees. It is dishwasher safe, and it is 13 by 9.84 by 1.02, 100% BPA free, food grade silicone. This had a decent value. This was a little pricey too, $25. Okay, choice number 4. I will admit, I'm probably leaving things out because I feel like we're doing it much faster this time, but you probably want it to be fast anyway. You have things to do. It's Christmas. You have shopping to do. Next, we have the set of 2 knotted headbands from Headbands of Hope up here. I know we've had those before because I own them. We have the vitamin organizer from my tag-alongs, the 14 karat Hope necklace from Bikari, the Billy Pearl gold bracelet from Celeste Soy, the Wishbone wine bottle stopper from, and I said it 100 times the first time and I'm going to say it wrong again here, Nema Oberoi Lunaris. That's got to be close. And then the coffee bean caffeine eye cream from 100% pure. So those were the choices. I chose the My Tagalongs vitamin / pill keeper, you know, for like when we go to Disney and that kind of thing. It's very nice. It feels like a scuba suit, and the tag, the pull is very nice. It's easy to hold and pull because it's silicone, unzips very nicely. When you open it up, they treat it like morning and evening, and I think you could take like a Sharpie, anything you wanted, and put like Sunday through Saturday on this, and you could have 2 weeks worth of pills in here. I think that's more handy in my life. I don't need morning and evening, really. So I'm very happy with this. I think it will be perfect for travel. It had a $20 value. I think that's pretty close to fair, especially in a subscription box for value. So very happy with that. And I felt like most of the items in that selection were new. At least new as a choice in a customization. I think a lot of their products they might have had over in the marketplace, what they call their marketplace. I didn't shop there very often, so I'm not positive, but I feel like that's where a lot of it was. Choice number 5. You could have chosen the set of 3 silicone hot pad trivets from Alt Cooking Hub. You could have chosen the pocket lint roller from Trend Labs, the refillable eyeshadow palette, or the eyeshadow blush and highlighter palette, both from Dutze, the Unicorn Dreams body oil from Amina Beauty, and the Crown and Mane Cocus Pocus brush. I felt like I should order that because it's not a brush, it's a comb. She lies, she tells lies. It's a comb. It's very pretty. See right there, it's very pretty, but I couldn't work out what its claim to fame was because it was $32. It's a comb. It's a comb. It says, enjoy the touch of glamour in every stroke with this gorgeous jade colored comb. Now, if it had been jade, we could have talked about the value, but explain it to me. I don't understand. I chose, and I will admit, now that I've handled it, we spent a lot of time talking about this on the first video. Let's see how it goes this time. This is the Pocket Lint Roller. Now, I would like you to bear in mind as we talk about it, they said it had a $29 value. $29. It's plastic. It's pretty thin plastic. It has got, each side comes off. Ta-da. Ta-da. So now you have both a lint roller, which I got my hair on. That's pretty quick. That tracks. And a piece on this side that is for taking the pilling off your sweaters. Okay. Couple of things. $29? Are you kidding me? I am the first one to say, you know what, you have to let subscription boxes take a little bit of liberties with values because they take a big box and they fill it with heavy stuff. And they send it to you and you want to feel like you had a great value, but they've got to make money too. And think about how much you spend just to send a small box to a friend. Shipping is expensive. I mean, I know the companies get reduced rates, but still, I give a lot of leeway. This is ridiculous. This is a dollar store item, a $1.25. We could have a whole rant about that. Somebody said the other day I should start a podcast. I could rant about $1.25 dollar stores. Anyway, this belongs in a dollar store for $1. It is absolutely the most ridiculous valued thing I have ever seen in a subscription box. $29. And it doesn't even work great. It's one of the ones that you pull this way to get the fuzz off. Oh, I feel like that's gonna rip my sweater off. Yeah, I would not use it on this. I wonder if the pill thing will work. I didn't try that in the last video. Sweater's not really pilled. What happens if it's not? Oh, no, stop, no. No. So, and then I consider it a fail. Yeah, this might be ever. I've opened a lot of boxes. I could be having a moment and forgetting. But let's just go with ever in a very long time. The absolute worst thing I have ever seen in a subscription box. $29. Let me know below what you think. Am I just ranting and raving for the sake of ranting and raving, or do you agree? Okay. Our sixth and final choice. We could have chosen the Ultra Soft Facial Dry Brush from Province Apothecary. Feel like I've seen that before. The set of 3 Eco Dryer Balls from Friendship Wool. The Daily Dual Texture Scrubber from Daily Concept. You guys know, if you follow the channel, love some Daily Concepts. I got so ahead of how much Daily Concepts we got that I haven't been choosing it lately. And if I were offered the opportunity again, don't count this one because I didn't choose it, I would go back to choosing it. I'm running out of the ones that I love. The Stress Check Kind Hands from This Works. Love the sense of This Works. Didn't choose it. The aluminum-free deodorant from Arrow. I don't know anything about it. I use poison. I can't risk it. I chose the Friendship Wool Balls. Why? Why would you choose wool balls? You go on and on, Catherine, about how great the wool balls are at Trader Joe's for like $6. You are correct. I do. And this is 3 balls. 2 of them are just normal white balls, but one of them, it looks like the earth. And I saw that in the picture and I was like, yeah, she's picking that. That is so cool. I know that they make them now with designs on them, but I don't have any. And I thought this was so cute. And I was like, look, I can get them for free and they can be in my box, and yay. So you get 2 of those. Nope. You get 1 of those and you get 2 of these. You can picture 2 of these. So I wish I could juggle. I can't, and that's 2. Can you juggle? My son-in-law can juggle. This might be the second time I'm taping this and I might be losing it a little bit. Okay, that is what I chose in this box. Do I recommend it? No. It is an expensive box. It is $69.95 if you pay in advance annually in advance. Please don't do that. I know, I'm not in charge of you. I don't get to control what you do. May I, as your advisor on the council, may I advise that you not do this. If you feel like this really speaks to you and it's something that you really want to do, spend the extra $5 a season and just be a seasonal member. Because then, worst that could happen is you would pay for the season and then they would go away. Which would still stink because it's $80, but it would be better than nearly $300. And I used to do the videos because I wanted to show the vendors and I wanted the opportunity to talk about all of the vendors that had taken a bath, but they are slowly disappearing, those vendors, from the box. I suspect they've given away all the free stuff. So what will be interesting for me to see is over the course of the next few seasons, if they add new items, more new items, and if the value stays there. I have $221 in merch at the value they gave it. And if you were seasonal, it would have cost $75. So that makes it less than 3 times the value, which I know some boxes don't have that, but we generally see it in our bigger boxes. Plus, that's at the value they gave it. $29. Let's round. Can we give me the grace to round and say $30? As far as I'm concerned, you can take the $30 right off the top and then put 1 back in for the $1.25 back in for the dollar store. So now it's less than a $200 box. I love those spatulas. I will absolutely use them. $70 is absurd. I think that is far too high a value for that. I think probably this is fair at 20. This is 25. I would probably, like if I was at Target, well, I probably wouldn't buy it at all because it is incredibly thin. You're gonna have to put it on a cookie sheet. You're not gonna fill it with like muffin dough and carry it like this. I wouldn't. I can't argue with the Sembla wood things because wood things you can buy from really great brands and they are pricey. The wool balls are $18. You can get them for $6 for $4 at Trader Joe's. However, there are plenty of balls out there at this price point that you can pick wool balls up for. I'm just saying. I don't recommend it. That's what I'm saying. If you feel like you really want to do it, please do season over season. And I don't know if I'll ever not say that. I would feel really bad since I'm part of the community that we have here. I would feel horrible. I can't help it if I recommend a box to you guys because I love it. And then unforeseen, they go out of business or there's some other type of problem. That would not be the case with Alltrue though, because it would not be unforeseen. We saw what they were willing to do to their subscribers and their vendors. So if something happened again, I couldn't be like, sorry guys, I just didn't know. I'd have to be like, sorry guys, I knew and chose to ignore it. Just showing you what's out here with the Alltrue. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope you are having a fantastic holiday season. I'll let you go. We're coming up on the weekend here. I think I'm putting this up on a Thursday, so go have fun this weekend, and I will see you again Monday with other super fun stuff. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and have a great evening. Take care, guys.